Okay, you had to write down the names of the following substances in eerste een like so. Okay, this one was made up, you don't need to write down all of this, but just as a full explanation, this one was made up from two different parts. A potassium ion, no, that's the other way around, and a bromide ion. Stem julle saam? And that is where you get the name from. So sy naam gaan wees kalium bromide. EED, because the monoatomic ions end in a IDE. Verskoon julle die Afrikaans is eintlik een woord. Sy. Okay. Op julle tabel of in julle tabel op bladsy 20 staan hierdie ene. What do we call this ion? Hy sê ammonium ion, hè? What's it called in English? Ammonium ion, né? En dit is waar hy sy naam kry. So hy gaan wees kyk weer die I E D aan die einde, né? IDE. Okay, en hierdie ene was die een met die vangplek. Wat sê julle is sy naam? Amper. Carbonate. Close. Hoekom is dit net naby? Dit nee. Ion is wanneer hy nie 'n nul lading het nie. Dit gaan oor daai koper. It's specifically about the copper. Go and look at that table on page 20 again and then you tell me what the name of that ion is. Okay, what is the charge of a carbonate ion? Wat is die lading van 'n karbonaat ion? Wat is die een? Hoekom koper 1? Van? Okay, you have to puzzle this together for yourself. Do you guys agree that the total charge of this whole thing is 0? Nee? En koper 2? Okay, so wat sien soek ons? Puzzle hom vir julle aan mekaar. Wat is die lading van 'n karbonaat ion? What is the charge of a carbonate ion? Look on your thingy. 2 wat? Hy's by die ander ione, hy het 'n negatiewe lading. -2. So wat moet hierdie ene se lading dan wees? +2. Oh! Stem julle saam? How do I know that? Because I studied that the carbonate ion has a -2 charge. And for this whole thing to add up to 0, that means that this copper had to carry a 2+ charge. So the name of this isn't copper carbonate, it's copper 2 carbonate. Okay, for the transition metals. Remember to put the charge in the brackets. How do we find the charge? We look at the other ion. Nee, ons gaan kyk na die anion en kyk as ons weet wat sy lading is, dan kan ons mos gaan uitfigure wat moet die oorgangsmetaal se positiewe lading wees. Maar onthou wanneer jy hulle name neerskryf, moet jy dit byskryf. OK. Ek gaan aan na nommer 14 toe. Hulle is soortgelyk. Wat's daai ene se naam? Is dit nodig om sy lading in 'n hakkie te sit? Hoekom nie? Mooi, hy's nie 'n oorgangsmetaal nie, hy's 'n groep 1 metaal, né? Nee? Kalsium is 'n groep 1 metaal. So ons hoef nie te sê wat sy lading is nie, ons weet wat sy lading gaan wees. So you don't have to write his charge in a bracket. You can just write down calcium carbonate. What do you need? Why you don't put the brackets? Okay, look at your periodic table. You see there's calcium. Okay, what's the charge of calcium? No, that's the atomic number. Charge. Look there at the top in yellow. 2 plus. Eh? Al die groep 1 metale het 'n plus 1 lading. Al die groep 2 metale het 'n plus 2 lading. So we know the charge of that. But the transition metals, except for silver, you need to put their charges in bracket. But calcium isn't a transition metal, so you don't have to classify it. Okay. Hierdie volgende een is 'n klein bietjie stupid, maar wie kan vir my sê wat sy naam? Hy is nie opgemaak uit ione nie. You'll actually find his name in that table before we started with these. So if you page back, it's not actually on a table now that I think of it. Is it in a table? Yeah, it is. Page 18. You see there the second, the third like group of examples that they give you there. Stikstofdioksied. Sien julle hom? Okay, so maak seker julle ken daai paar ook, né? Koolstofmonoksied, koolstofdioksied, stikstofdioksied, hulle ook. What's the name of this one? Mooi. Hoe weet ons is nitraat want hy 3, né? So you go and look at your tables on both page 19 and 20. And you say this one is called ammonium ion. And that part is a nitrate ion. Wat sou sy naam gewees het as hy so gelyk het? Mooi. Kyk mooi, daai EET, the ITE is not the same as the IDE. When would it have been an IDE if it was only the N, né? As hy 'n monoatomiese ion is. Okay, goed.